How to prepare bank reconciliation statement from overdraft as per cash book. Welcome to my channel. Today's topic is bank reconciliation statement, and today we are going to start from bank overdraft as per cash book and end with bank overdraft as per passbook. Okay, let's see. On 31st March 2015, cash book of a merchant showed a bank overdraft of rupees 1,72,985. On comparing the cash book with bank statement, following were noted. Checks issued for rupees 60,000 were not presented in the bank till 7th April 2015. Next one, checks amounting to rupees 75,000 were deposited in the bank but were not collected. A check of rupees 15,000 received from Mr. XYZ and deposited in bank was dishonored, but the non-payment advice was not received from the bank till 1st April 2015. Rupees 1,50,000 being the proceeds of a bills receivable collected appeared in the passbook but not in the cash book. Bank charges rupees 1,500 and interest on overdraft rupees 8,500 appeared in the passbook but not in the cash book. Prepare bank reconciliation statement and show that what balance appears in the bank passbook and would indicate on 31st March 2015. Okay, now we are going to prepare bank reconciliation statement as on 31st March 2015. We will write the headings as follows. Bank reconciliation statement as on 31st March 2015. Particulars. Rupees. See, the first one is checks issued for rupees 60,000 were not presented in the bank till 7th April 2015. So now we are going to start from overdraft as per cash book. We have to end up with overdraft as per passbook. So we should focus only on passbook now. So what is the first one? Checks issued. As soon as the checks are issued, we will record in our cash book. But in passbook, we won't record it, isn't it? So what happens? Our cash book balance gets reduced. But what is happening for the passbook balance? It is increasing. We have to end up with passbook balance, isn't it? So what is happening for the passbook? It is increasing. We have to add this rupees 60,000 in order for the cash book balance and the passbook balance to agree. So cash book has recorded, but the passbook hasn't recorded. Because of that, the passbook balance has increased. So in order for the passbook and cash book balance to agree, we should also add this rupees 60,000. Before that, we have to write bank overdraft as per cash book rupees 1,72,985. With that, we have to add rupees 60,000. Checks issued but not presented for payment. Okay, now I am going to write bank overdraft as per cash book. Amount is rupees 1,72,985. 1,72,985. So now I am going to add the following items. Before that, let's see what and all items have to be added and deducted from the question. Okay, next one. Checks amounting to rupees 75,000 were deposited in the bank but were not collected. Listen carefully. So checks are deposited. So we will immediately record in our cash books. Rupees 75,000 will be recorded in our cash book. What is happening for the cash book now? Now the cash book balance is increasing, but it is not recorded in the passbook because it is not presented for payment by the bank. So the passbook balance is decreasing. We are starting from bank overdraft as per cash book and going to end in bank overdraft as per passbook. We have to focus on passbook. What is happening for the passbook now? The passbook balance is decreasing. For the passbook balance and for the cash book balance to agree, we have to reduce this rupees 75,000 from the bank overdraft as per cash book. So, if any BRS problem is given means, decide whether you have to add the item or deduct the item. So, if you have to add means write here as the deduction or addition. Okay. Then it will be easy for you to prepare the bank reconciliation statement. Now, the next one is a check of rupees 15,000 received from Mr. XYZ and deposited in the bank was dishonored, but a non-payment advice was not received from the bank till 1st April 2015. Now, what is happening here? We are receiving a check. We are recording in our cash book. The bank hasn't recorded it, and at the same time, it is also dishonored. But the bank itself comes to know only on 1st April 2015. We are preparing the bank reconciliation statement as on 31st March 2015. In passbook, since it is not recorded, the passbook balance is decreasing. So we should also decrease this amount of rupees 15,000. Next one. Rupees 1,50,000 being the proceeds of a bills receivable collected appeared in the passbook but not in the cash book. That is, we have to receive some amount from outsiders. That is bills receivable. That job has been done by our banker. So it is immediately recorded in our passbook. So what is happening for the passbook now? The passbook balance is increasing, but the cash book balance is not increasing because we are not aware of this 1,50,000 being collected from outsiders, isn't it? So now we should always focus on passbook as we are starting from bank overdraft as per cash book, isn't it? So now this rupees 1,50,000 is added. Okay. Next one. See, bank charges and interest on overdraft is first entered in the passbook. So our bank balance gets reduced. That is, our passbook balance gets reduced. So what is happening now for the cash book? Cash book balance has increased because it is not recorded in the cash book. So what we have to focus only on passbook. So what is happening for the passbook? Passbook balance is decreasing. So we should also decrease this amount rupees 1,500 and 8,500. Before preparing the BRS statement, first write what and all has to be added. So this first item has to be added, then next one has to be deducted, and the third item has to be deducted. And this has to be added and this has to be deducted. So after writing all this, you start preparing the bank reconciliation statement. So it will be, okay, let's add the following items. Checks issued but not presented for repayment, but not presented for payment. Okay, rupees 60,000 has to be added. We already discussed what and all have to be added and deducted. That's why I am directly writing all these items in the bank reconciliation statement. The next one. This 1,50,000 being the proceeds of your bills receivable collected appeared in the passbook but not in the cash book. This has to be added. Bills receivable entered in passbook. Amount is rupees 1,50,000. Do we have any more items to be added? No. Rest of the items have to be deducted. This has to be deducted. This has to be deducted. And the last item, bank charges, should also be deducted. If you add this was 60,000 and 1,50,000, what you get? 2,10,000. This 2,10,000 should be added. Remember this, 1,72,985 is bank overdraft as per cash book. That means unfavorable balance. This has to be shown in brackets, okay? So deduct this 1,72,985 from 2,10,000. So what you get now? See here, this is an unfavorable balance, that is minus, okay? So what we should do, minus into plus is minus. We have to deduct this 1,72,985 from 2,10,000. So if you deduct this 1,72,985 from 2,10,000, what do you get? You get rupees 37,015. So now you get rupees 37,015. This is now this is a favorable balance. 37,015 is the favorable balance. Okay. So if you deduct this unfavorable balance of rupees 1,72,985 from 2,10,000, you get 37,015. So from this unfavorable balance of 1,72,985, if you add this 2,10,000, you get 37,015. That is minus into plus is minus. So after deducting this 1,72,985 from 2,10,000, you get 37,015. But you have to put the greater number sign. So which is a greater number? 2,10,000 is a greater number. The sign is addition. So you are adding, that is you are putting addition sign, 37,000. See, the following items have to be deducted. So if you deduct 1 lakh from 37,015, you get 62,985. This is the unfavorable balance. This unfavorable balance has to be shown in brackets, and this is called bank overdraft as per passbook. We started from bank overdraft as per cash book. Now we are ending in bank overdraft as per passbook, 62,985. Thanks for watching. Please do like, share and subscribe.